Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah. I'll be useless in combat if I don't eat anything. True. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, that's done. I hate decent it. Can't they just give? Can't they? Enemies in SF are harder now. What? I mean, I recently farmed Screaming Forest. Kinda the same. Man. A lot of these changes are like placebo effects. Oh, Mara said so. Uh, I mean, supposedly it isn't LB. Sup- Supposed to be, it is what? What do you call this? Possessed arena. Also, I slept. I could have gotten second place, but I'm gonna be honest. First, second, and third place, really good. But on this case, if you can actually keep up, why not? But well, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. Last, what do you call this? The compensation. I'm still waiting if they actually reply. I want my compensation to be voted. Like literally. Like for example, I'm second place last time. I could have gotten more. Also, I'm wondering what type of how I mean I'm wondering how many, what do you call this, ulcers will it take to be uberly competitive at this LB. Like for example, I used to think that I have so much ulcer because it was taking another chest. Right now, a lot the amount I did graveyard with acid rocket launcher, it sucks. Yeah, I did tell everyone don't do acid rocket launcher at FG. It's gonna suck. If ever, it's better on red zones, but the problem is you have to be very stinky at red zone. At the same time, you're gonna lose so much armor. No, you're not. Tornadoes don't give a shit. Yeah, but the red zones, they are actually weak to acid. The problem with red zones, okay, your choice would either be, yeah. The problem is armor. I'm not gonna lie. It is. You're either gonna sacrifice. green. Like for example, okay, most of the time, it is better to have this armor. But I am trying to experiment on some other alternatives. Like for example, I'm thinking of a two-piece. You know, maybe two-piece of something. Heavy weapons, heavy weapons. Uh that's not it. By the way, I have six what do you call this? Six corrector set. Yeah, again, it feels like having the corrector set is a scam, crafting them, because it doesn't feel like it's what do you call this? It doesn't feel like a perfect armor worthy of an event. Because again, you have events, you can easily get this. Increase the rectum fire and acid. Yeah, you know what I also thought, since I was thinking of armors, I was thinking of this, but I think this would be very expensive just to get the five parts: fire, acid, doom fire. Because if you don't know, okay, periodic periodic damage dealt by acid weapons is 40%, right? Five parts. Correct, right? Five parts. Now, the moment I use an acid weapon, look what happens. Periodic damage dealt by acid weapons is increased by 50%. So, even though I was thinking of something like maybe five parts of this, three parts of this is decayer weapons. There's no acid decayer. Again, I'm really trying hard, like figuring out what's the best. Like for example, this is regular weapon damage. Sid. So yeah, I'm kinda still stuck. I don't know what to use. And again, remember when I said if you use acid, acid grenade launchers, rocket launchers for red zones, it's good, but your character needs to be stinky at the same time. Are you gonna wear a perfect heavy, right? For example, like this, increase attack range. Yeah, are you gonna wear this, right? It really makes you think if that shit is really worth it. I still don't know. Uh I cannot answer that question. But for now, yeah, for now, yeah, this is the go-to armor. There isn't anything else unless you have another idea, right? Because I really did. I really. What about this increase? This is deep wounds, you know. Doesn't work. 20% dodge. Yeah, no, fuck. Nobody fucking uses it. But yeah, there is nothing, right? Like, I hope I'm not missing any important stuff. I saw a green one. I don't know what the green part does. Increase a specialist weapon. I I think this goes up to 20%. What the fuck? A 20% specialist weapon damage. What about this one? Increase regular weapons. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, there is no armor. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. At least we tried. Anyway, let's see how much points we can get from this setup. Ooh, also. That's the only significant. Any of these buffs aren't worth it to say. I mean, extra damage buff, why not? Yeah, that's shotguns and pistols. Yeah, there's not even enough buffs. Also, I brought this in case my ally gears break. I even tried using the drone. Yeah, this one. And uh what can I say? It completely fucks up your point gatherings. I mean, it works kinda. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Ah, what's wrong? I'm gonna be 20 points short. Hmm. I mean, you could always you know what you could always do? That's the fucking expensive. What the fuck? Yeah, never mind. uh 20 20 points. 20 points is insane. Also, as you can see, I'm not visiting any other place. I should be visiting Forgotten Graveyard just for the extra energy boosters, but again, I can't be asked. Ooh, also, what the fuck is that? What do you call this? What is that? FPS? For the people that doesn't, hmm, I mean, yeah, slammer, but it's not enough. You know? Now the big problem is in Desolated Hollow is this one. Yeah, it doesn't take acid damage. Yeah, it sucks. Again, that's why I said you're better off going to the, again, see that fucks up. You're better off going to the other red zone other than Desolated Hollow. Your damage wouldn't be enough. If ever, what do you call this? The drone fucked it up. But yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's better to go for the other red zone. You already saw, right? I'm hitting very low and it's literally consuming so much durability. But in reality, in this setup, you only want to hit enemies at least once or twice. And for the elite enemies, only 2 or 3 times. It should be enough. Sure, the elite enemy in here gives 200 points, but going to this windbreak or this other part of red zone, it has very diminishing returns. Meaning it's much more consistent, much more faster. Overall, the number of points you can get from the two red zones, of course, Desolated Hollow definitely gives way more, right? But again, it's only at least 125 extra points, something like that. How's my LB? Uh, I mean, I got robbed. I got robbed. 20,576, 20,119. I could have easily gotten second place. But again, you really can't complain. Because in my time zone, okay, I'm already very tired at checking. If I do this or if I check at the people who is sniping for my points or my placement, my sleep schedule is gonna be fucked again. Literal ICBA. Why only 8k though? Okay. Again, it is anniversary. The rewards are kinda good, you know? What do you mean only one acid ally? It's not the acid ally that's gonna carry you. It's the weapons, nanites itself. Like sure, having this one ally right here. I couldn't craft. I don't have dough. Literally, I don't have dough. Yo, that's literally the same reason uh Dark Vader is always saying, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. But no, it's not that you're broke. You're just not trying hard enough. You know? Like I know some of the things are hard to get, right? By luck. But at the same time, you know from yourself that okay, I haven't really grinded. I kind of fucked up in the previous days. Even I am not privy to the information that, for example, this type of LB requires acid. Do you think I was ready as well? And to be fair, I should be what? Fuming because of the fucked up rewards that they gave us. Yeah, these mistakes will definitely learn from our mistakes. Just like fucking Tony Stark. Like for example, for me, okay? I hit 20k points. Why did I stop? Right? Because at the back of my mind, uh I was thinking maybe this is enough. But in reality, it is never truly enough. But yeah, it is never truly enough. What do you mean? You gave up already? And also, acid weapons are the most common, okay? You can't simply give up just because, saying, okay, this one discouraged me. I should be the one burnt out, you know? Like, for example, okay, imagine you were in my position. You grinded for 30,000 points in the first LB. And then you get no rewards, but then they decided to compensate everyone with the same amount of rewards. So it's like saying a big fuck you to your effort. Okay? If you already feel burnt out just by doing the minimal grind, then it's fine. Take your time. But again, a lot of people a lot of people, even though LB is torture, they kinda enjoy it. Yeah. I mean, that's why I said you gotta ask yourself, did you truly grind? Did you actually put the effort to go to other places, to actually get decent weaponry to be ready? Again, for a guy like me that hasn't played any anniversary event, this is still pretty new to me. I am just lucky that I didn't throw any of my acid weaponry. At the same time, acid gadgets, the ulcer. And the very big downside, even though, like, let's say, You only have a limited amount of time to play the game. Uh, we've been complaining about this in a lot on a longer time. It, like, what about the players, the actual adults that have something important to do in their life? What the fuck? Like, I can't be playing this game for more than 2 hours as well, 4 hours, right? But some people really do give out 6 to 8 hours, even more, to this game. I know it sounds unfair, but it is what it is. But you know what? Instead of complaining, I tried to play this game on my own pace, on my own play style. Like, for example, why would I try to save gears? Why would I keep preserving all of my items when I could have been having fun using all of my gears, clearing bosses in, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute or two? Very, very fast. Because if you look at it, okay, if you look at it, every location is 15 to 20 minutes. That is including the boss fights. Huh. If you can't access your storage, there's one thing that you can do. Have you tried downloading a different file manager? Right? Usually it's that. I think I used 7Z. Hmm. What phone are you using? Is it something like fucking Huawei or something? Oppo A16. Wait, I think one of my phone is A16. Uh, I can't remember. Think I think you have to press something to access it again. Yo, Moonsong, how is your LB? Uh, or how was your first LB reward experience? I think all of us, right? I think all of us would have the same opinion on the first reward LB. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, that's that. That's that. Only going for top 10. I already opened top 1, top 2 biggest chest. Uh, I don't like the biggest chest, but somehow, okay, I don't know if you watched the video. Somehow I got the CMA device. uh, I think that's the only That's the only meaningful reward in the biggest chest for me. The corrector set, again, it doesn't feel special. Have you tried Metro? I've tried Metro. For some reason, okay? For some reason, I love the game, but I hate the aspect of Metro being somewhat of a horror game. ah, I love what do you call this? I love whenever I feel like oh fuck. I love it when a certain game gives me full option to be a fucking badass, you know, like full weaponry that I don't gotta be afraid. Metro, there is a Metro mobile? I'm sorry, man. Again, I am a full-blown what do you call this? A pure blood PC bona fide owner. I am from the PC master race. It looks like those with LDOE mechanics. Ah, shite. Oh, it's a good thing I asked survive at all cost about my LDOE questions, you know. I thought my backpack was gonna be missing ever since I died at my base. Because again, how the fuck do you die at your own base? I don't even know. What the fuck? Ah, shite. The jokes do write themselves. I was wondering why they always want to spam us with Undertaker events. So now I fully understand why they are spamming us with Undertaker events, you know. All of those events just for this one specific anniversary event. Yeah, I'm guessing we're not allowed to take breaks. Yeah, I don't want to be complacent. I don't. You want to know how many backpacks I lost? Over 8 years. Wait, you mean... Also, I forgot how hard it is to get those tactical backpack. Is there an even better backpack other than the tactical backpack? Right? It is a genuine question. Again, Last Day on Earth was my first love, but I am so fucking dumb at it, you know. Again, I was a kid. It was my first zombie survival game on mobile. $32? Wait. I know you've been playing more LDOE than me. Again, how hard it is to get a tactical backpack. At the same time, what is it? What is its durability? Like for example, in DOZ, you get to die 5 times. Okay, 5 times. Very decent enough, but at the same time, it sucks. Especially, what if you put money, right? Like, what if you actually put actual money? Haha, money. It doesn't have durability. If you die in a reset zone or die again without looting, oh, It doesn't have durability. If you die in a reset zone or die again. So you mean to tell me you can just die anywhere on the map? You would still retrieve it? Is that it? Am I correct about that? Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I don't know about these things. Because on my early days playing Last Day on Earth, I am stuck with a shit backpack. Some reason, okay, some reason, high schooler me has enough money to put money on the game. I think I still have at least what 1,500 gold coins on the game. Only if the zone has a timer. Most of the oh, you can't die on red zones. Green, yellow, red zones. Okay, okay. Naruhodo, naruhodo. Just like in DOZ as well. Okay, okay. So basically, any other normal event zones, you can collect it even at your base. Okay. Like resources zone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Green zone, yellow zone, red zone. Okay, understood. So, now the fun part. How hard it is again to get another tactical backpack. Like, do we get it from a season pass or something? I forgot. I don't play. I already forgot the core mechanics of Last Day on Earth. Again, I've been playing it for a long time, but like even though it is my first love, I enjoy the gameplay of DOZ. Oh, it's pretty easy these days. So the tactical backpack is 25, 30, 15 slots, not 20 slots, or is there any other better backpack? Again, I'm still stuck at, you know what, I'm stuck at not DOC, LDOE. I'm stuck at upgrading my melee weapons because for some reason, I don't know. I don't know what's going on my mind. I prioritize base building on that game. I don't know if I can show you my base, but uh I basically build, you know those fucking, for example, okay, in DOZ you have workbenches like wood, stone workbench, right? Healing station in LDOE. I put them in the very corners of my map so players wouldn't, you know, would intentionally break them. And then my inner walls would become stone, metal. Basically, it's much more harder getting in the center of my base. That's the very core concept of my base building back in the day. Again, I was a kid, you know. I think I deserve props for thinking like that. I don't know if people actually does that, even though I don't do raids. Because again, if you raided at LDOE, correct me if I'm wrong again. If back in the day, okay. Uh, no, max right now is level 209, right? So, back in the day, if you raid someone, the game automatically tells you, okay, you are free for all. Everyone can fuck you up. Everyone can raid you. Because you raided someone. So, even though I tried my best to build my base, think of it this way. I build my base instead of upgrading all of my chest. I know, it sounds pretty dumb, but on that time, I had so many times. Again, I was a kid. If you were a kid at that time, again, the only infinite resource that you don't have money, but you have a lot of time. Yeah, so even though I don't raid other people, I still made a base that is so fucking amazing. I made it like a fucking temple where, okay, this is pretty smart, you know. They have to either walk around or fuck around and find out in the center. Because in the center, that's where I also put my turrets. Again, even though I don't play the LDOE much anymore, I still grasp the basic common aspects of the game. Because again, it is my first mobile survival game. Even though I keep criticizing the game, right? I still love it to this day. I just hate the common principle and core mechanics. Because, again, you know what sucks? That game has constant updates, but the quality of life that is added are basically none. They just keep adding shit over and over again, and I think that's a mistake. And also, I already know about bait chest as well. Remember the car outside of your base? I just put some random shit out there, you know? Very decent loot, I guess. But again, I don't like raiding. I mean, it is profitable. True. Yeah, it is really profitable at Last Day on Earth. But LOE does hate seeing happy players. Again, it feels like you need a constant VIP. And the VIP expires? I didn't know that. I thought if, for example, if you stayed at VIP 2, VIP 3, right? It's like, okay, back then raids are so good. You use only 2 guns, you get 10 guns in return, but you know, it's like saying, okay, I'll just grind Blackport PD. What place you got to get 50 gold coins? I mean, red zones. Oh, you'll stay at VIP 10. Okay, okay. But to act wait. To activate VIP again, you need to constantly spend. What the fuck is this? And again, LDOE has more levels than DOZ. 209. Your HP is like 120. And some nerd, you know, is gonna be saying, okay, this fucking dodge roll mechanic is 2 minutes, 3 minutes. This self-healing is 5 minutes. You know, I gotta fucking sweat it out. Like, how many bunker alpha hard mode are you gonna do with grenades? Just to make it more profitable? You know, I think I have enough purple IDs from Blackport to not grind for about at least 2 weeks of continuous playing, you know, fucking around in LDOE. Yeah, definitely the, what do you call this? The drone? Gives additional damage. We'll take a mental note of that. It's like monthly subscription. Again, fucking monthly. Wait. Does the VIP last for months? If it only lasts for a week or something, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, bosses in LDOE have very high damage and they have random resistances. Oh, okay, at least it lasts for months. And again, there are a lot of hardcore players that still believe on Last Day on Earth. But again, at least mad respect to the devs that they are constantly updating the game because they know, at least they know they are having a constant influx of money. You know, there's still a lot of people trusting them, the brand itself, the game itself. I don't blame the people that love playing on their phones. You know, it doesn't make you less of a gamer if you play on your phone. It just means that uh that is your comfort place, you know. You have easy access. But in this game, okay, even though it doesn't have any major updates, it just show it just shows what I'm not blazing DOZ, okay? It just clearly shows that what do you call this? The grind on this game can be addicting. It's because whenever you open one big chest in DOZ, it's a dopamine hit. You know? Like, let's be honest. Once you open a chest, once you kill bosses in this game, and once you perfected your own playstyle, your own allies, okay? It feels very gratifying or satisfying. Again, a game can be good if the repetitive aspects are also good. In this game, the Giga Millions of HP, again, because the very core aspects of this game, it is supposed to be raid bosses, okay? And at the same time, because of the amount of decorations, buffs, allies you have, it makes the character super OP. Right? I think a lot of us would agree on that. Yeah, it was meant for multiplayer, but at the same, it's hard. It's harder for newer players. But again, it's part of the fun. Because I know a lot of people hate when games like this are a bad teacher. When I say a bad teacher, like for example, this game doesn't teach you that crafting items is bullshit. You never need to craft, right? But even though it is a bad teacher, like learning this stuff along the way or having to know this type of information that makes things much more fun. They have lots of HP, but there are also super powered perfect guns. Yeah, again, and this game has, what do you call this? rarity system. Yeah, because that's how you're supposed to actually play the game. You know? That is DOZ. Like, why would you want to fight an end game boss? You definitely know this on your mind, Anam Raman. You know, it's like you already know you're not well equipped and then you just want to fuck up bosses. You know? It's endgame. Like, what are you expecting? An easy access for players to access this hidden enemy with just pure skills? And again, a lot of people might still say, okay, DOZ is just pay to win. What the fuck is pay to win? Do you think even with a perfect armor, perfect weapon, you can easily fuck around with floor 36 without a proper setup? I don't understand. People hate the game. And people say to this day, and again, players that play Westland, LDOE, and they first experience this game, they're gonna be saying the difficulty is skyrocketing after a certain point, especially at middle levels, level 50, level 60. It is true. The jump of difficulty instantly goes up. At the same time, okay, at the same time, for example, a normal person buys this thinking, okay, what the fuck, I bought this perfect weapon, maybe I can fuck with Torrid Butcher. You know, what kind of mindset is that? You know, they're playing a game like LDOE where they have to do the door the wall trick multiple fucking times to profit. But when they play this type of games thinking there is rarity, they're just saying, okay, I'm a very powerful character right now. I'ma just kill this boss with one tapping him. Right? Uh, Literally, these are LDOE players. Okay, wall trick. Wall trick. Boom, wall trick. Okay, get wall trick, fucking noob. Fucking wall trick. That's their absolute gameplay on profiting. You know, at least in LDOE, if you bought something, it really makes your life easier or bearable. If you buy something in this game, it is just absolute cancer, you know? When I say this is absolute cancer, like if you buy this, do you think your life in the territories would be okay? No. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, again, people need to treat other games as other games, you know. They are different games for a reason. And people forget that. People are so easy to uh go on a hate train, go into, I don't know, what do you call this? People easily describe and criticize other games because they haven't fully delved onto it. Yeah, it is extremely boring. At the same time, it takes a lot of time. Right? And, okay, by the way, judging by the way I speak, okay, the way I am, do you think I hate on a lot of people? Do you think I shit on a lot of people for no fucking reason. No, no. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm actually very good friends with a lot of people as well. I have normal conversations with these people as well. You don't think I don't talk with what do you call this? Survive at all cost? It A lot of people think, okay, what the fuck are you talking about? No. I'm a normal human being. Like people really do type shit on the internet. You already said this, Anam Raman. There's a lot of negative people commenting. I get that as well, you know. Only 1 percentile, but at the same time, people type and think that, okay, I don't know this dude. I can dehumanize him. I can talk shit. You know, I can rage bait. Okay, we got 9,000 points from 5. Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Not just Grim Souls. If you've seen the durability in, how do you call this, Last Day on Earth, it's fucking shit. I went to farm with 15 guns. Guess how many I returned? Fucking 2. Number 1 dude. That is yeah, I hate when people say open the game at 6 hours left, 8 hours left. You're gonna be paired with easier people. It's wrong. You know, the reason why back then it was true, right now it isn't. For example, okay, in the previous LB, this is about to end. Okay, this is about to end. In the next LB, you are already loaded up, or your team is already predetermined. So it doesn't matter what hour you joined in. Again, it doesn't, the word is it doesn't matter. At this point at DOZ, people love to fantasize that they are they're they're people love to think that old news are still viable to this day. Again, it truly is. People that go beyond 50k, 100k points in LBs, they have absolutely no life. Uh, if you think 26k is already egotistical, wait till you see someone getting over 50 or 100k. I mean, 50% they are cheating, 50% they aren't. But still, you don't like the odds, right? I'm done farming 5k now. I'm gonna chill. Okay, let's take 2 more of these. Five, right? Yeah, 5. One more legendary armor set. Is it true? Let's see here. What if I... What if I throw this away over here? And then I'll just bring one more legendary set. Okay, I think that looks promising. Why can I drink this? Uh, hey, that looks good. What event would come after this? I don't know. I haven't really checked. Want me to go check? Okay, let's see here. 5th year anniversary. After 5th year, it was Forest Season and then Dark Zone Breach. Yeah, that was last year, okay? So yeah, don't at me if it's Dark Zone Breach. I guess I don't know as well. But yeah, highly likely it's Triad because we already had, what do you call this? We already had Dark Zone Breach. That's still insane. 9,000 points for 5 weapons. Damn, that is insane. So basically 10, not to mention the ally usage as well. Yeah, damn. What? Also that one, that problem. Flat files are so hard to find. You go to like 20 red zone runs, you get like 5-6 flat files. uh, you either have to go to Forgotten Graveyard, trade with Splinter, or red zones for flat files. It's an absolute pick your poison. No, 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 I get... It's 3 per day from Desolate. No, 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 I get more. It's not 3 per day. I get more. I still don't know. I think it's infinite. It's infinite. I just don't know the exact number. But yeah, I swear I've gotten at least 10, 15 on a single day. Yeah, I mean, I've already gone to my base. Why do you think I have so much level 3 lockpicks? It's one of those days when I say, nah man, fuck it. This day I'm just gonna farm in the red zone. You know what I hate about leaderboards? If there is no season pass, like, you know, I would kind of want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know. Get points in LB, get points for my season pass as well. It feels like, you know, that's why I kind of hate when there is a lag time of no season pass. And every time there is a season pass, there is no fucking events. Like, what the fuck? And after you've gotten all of your arc chest, after you've gotten all of your arc chest, is there any more reason to visit arc? Like, I swear to God, defeating floor 30 is much more profitable than floor 36. And it's so hard getting that. A lot of people might think, but floor 36 chest gives 300 gold. I know, but you can spam floor 30 more often. And for kite stims, right? Kite stims. And again, a lot of people might be thinking, kite stims. Where do you get those activators? I'm sorry, bro, but it is better to get those at floor 30 chest as well. I've done multiple floor 36 runs, and again, I think it is safe to say for me, floor 30 is much more reasonable. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would want to have another Triad Decayer event just because of the decorations. I think everyone could agree. I don't even know how to get... How can I craft the decoration? It needs 10 dough. Ah, fuck. I hate that ingredient. Because you need to make wheat. And then wheat with water. Fuck, the extra steps. Sugar. What does sugar do? I forgot. What does sugar do? Oh, alcohol. I don't make alcohol anymore. You do know you can get a lot of alcohol from doing Hope Farm, Cops, and Screaming Forest, right? I don't think a lot of people would need alcohol if you just regularly visit this place. Especially since these plays are meant to be farmed multiple times. This one, the extra field armor repair kit, sorbent, 600 tonics a day. And this one, Phoenix Stems, legendary repair kits, upgrading your chest. Yeah, makes total sense to visit those places multiple times. Yeah, same. I never made alcohol. You just get them from, again, Cops, Hope Farm, and Screaming Forest. I never make them as well. I never run out. And all of you knows how I love rose hip or making potions, right? Woody Nightshade potions. Yeah, that's why I'm collecting a lot of these stuff. And I still have a lot more alcohol. Like, what the fuck are you doing with alcohol, my dude? Like, don't tell me you're using alcohol for radiation. uh... Okay, I totally did not bring enough throwables. Wait, can I break this? Oh no, I can't. Fuck. Alright. Are you good? Also, I think I need to do Hope Farm and Forgotten Graveyard for the energy boosters as well. Okay, okay, it break, it break. I know, I know. July 18. Oh yeah, 2023. It was Triad event. 2024, it was Dark Zone. Yeah, I guess Triad is the next event. Ah, okay, you heard it from me. Uh, okay, you heard it from me. The second stage, you won't find the overgrown cargo. But you still, Mara is waiting for you. Stage 3 out of 3. Kill 35 possessed. Kill forest beast. Enemies deal direct and periodic electric damage. Enemies vulnerable to acid. You can't deal critical damage. Damn. Okay. So that's why they're giving away an electric ally. Okay, naruhodo, naruhodo. I have over 6k normal coders. Dude, you shouldn't save them. You should always use them. You know, I think if you're lucky, if you got the chance to get a 6-star ally, you should probably do it now. You're saving them for nothing. I don't know about I don't know about back then. Back then, you can definitely. Okay, okay, okay. I'm naked. I'm naked. Back then, there were special events where you can get specific characters from normal coders. A higher chance of getting someone. But right now, it doesn't matter anymore. Get yourself a 6-star ally, my guy. I'm gonna be straight with you, bro. Henry, having 6K normal coders isn't a flex. Like, you should be using them. It's like you're shooting yourself at the foot. I don't know what you're saving for. Right? I know you might be saying, oh, if I have 6K coders and I wait for an ally event, what's the worst game I have ever played? I wouldn't say worst, but I wouldn't say there are a lot of worse games. I mean, technically, think about it this way. Before you absolutely play the game, you already have a certain knowledge, right? About the game that you're about to play. And I think it's going to be a bit more biased depending on what you actually love. Like, for example, think of it this way. I hate games where it says, oh, you've been kicked by the clan because you don't have 10 million power. Or you can skip in line because you have 20 million power. Or something like that. Or games like AFK, not AFK Arena. I'm not gonna say any specific game. But AFK farming type of games, dungeon type of games, right? Yeah, some games like that that says 20 million power, something like that. I hate those specific games. Oh. Command and Conquer. If my little kid version of me played those games with, I don't know, a bit more brain power, I would have loved playing that game as well. But again, unfortunately, the little kid version of me would be too dumb enough to even try Command and Conquer. You know? I kind of love RTS games, but I don't even know how to play them. Yeah, I think that's the word, right? RTS. Let's see here. RTS. RTS. Yeah, real-time strategy games. Yeah, if I have a singular brain cell, I would have played that game. Yeah, again, sadly, we are not gifted by the gods. We can only play brain-rotted survival mobile games such as this. Oh man, don't try to say that, you know. At least Raid Shadow Legends is trying something. If ever, again, when you say what kind of games or the worst games, what do you call this? Again, people have their own biases. Like, for example, again, I hate games that are this 20 million power, craft a fucking building, something like this. But when it comes to games such as Raid, what do you call this? Turn-based games? Yeah, I love those games. Again, at least Raid Shadow Legends had the decency of a somewhat decent gameplay, art style, design, right? And I'm not gonna throw this chance away of getting sponsored by them. You know, it means that we can just talk shit about Rise of Kingdoms, any other games, but you know, there is at least a very high chance of getting sponsored by Clash of Clans. I don't know. Again, I hate those type of games where you build. I think the reason Clash of Clans isn't kid friendly, the amount of time waiting, at least for example, okay, think of it this way, the only building games that I kind of enjoy is this Dragon City. Everyone else remember Dragon City? It's like one day I would be sleeping, okay? I know for a fact that I bred two of my dragons and I am waiting for a certain egg. Okay, I have patience for that. But in Clash of Clans, when I'm waiting for a certain building to finish, nah, my brain cell can't handle that. Like for example, again, right now, in the big 2025, and the overall gameplay is, aha, wall trick. Aha, wall trick. Aha, it's been 3 minutes since I fucked with this boss. Aha. Yeah, I can't. I can't, you know, I can't. What's that RTS game again? Starfield? Is it really Starfield? No, 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 no. Uh, oh yeah, the reason why I couldn't get into RTS as much. Yeah, StarCraft. Because early 2008, 2010, that's when you realize there are always a hardcore Asian guy, mostly Koreans, that will beat you on a fucking RTS game. Right now, they're even dominating every type of game out there, but everyone hates fucking T1 Valorant. Ah, I could have gotten to Korea if I joined my family on this one trip, but I think they will hate me if I just went with them and then I just camped on a cafe, internet cafe or something. Yeah, there's a lot of gaming cafes in Korea if you don't know. Also arcades. There's a lot of, yeah, that's why I don't want to play Tekken anymore. I just want to learn the game, but then some random Korean dude will just juggle your ass in the air for 5 minutes. That is peak Tekken gameplay out right there. You don't even do. You don't even know. Okay, you don't even know what the fuck they are doing. They will just do some waifu, which is literally wave dashes. Yeah, they call this the waifu. Oh, but for example, in any other countries, right? If you play so much this type of games, you're gonna be bullied. You're gonna be called a nerd. But if you're from Korea, there's it's actually different. You're gonna get bullied if you don't even play those games. What? You don't play StarCraft? Nah, you're not gonna date my daughter. You know, you're not, you're not, you're not gonna be accepted in our family if you don't play StarCraft. You know. Oh, what? You don't have 50 million power at Black Desert? Nah, you're not gonna get accepted in the family. Ah, shit. Oh, but at least Black Desert, it's one of those games where you can earn. I don't know. But think of it this way. Since Korea is already a pretty well established in the gaming industry, the people or the children or the teens that want to make it big, right? They absolutely play 14 to 15 hours. A lot of these, what do you call this, organizations of players, like for example, imagine you don't have a social life or even a relationship with women because you have to focus on games. Okay. Valid, you know. Valid. Okay, that's pretty valid. uh oh, look at this. Isn't this, what do you call this, a leak for stage 3? Yeah, Lord of the Arena of Possessed. Yeah, Possessed Arena at stage 3. You need uh there is this one time. I mean, there is this one game that I am very highly competitive. And I guess a lot of people have already guessed it. You know, in Valorant, I tried to. I mean, stage 3 is arena, right? This is stage 2, LB. I did. I love COD when I was a kid. Uh, Before you can even play COD, you have to learn a lot of different slurs for different people with different et, et, ethnicity. Is that the word? Yeah, to play COD, you have to be as equal as salty and toxic as the people you are playing with. Hey, why am I? Also, again, I tried Valorant. I love the game, but at the same time, it just needs a lot of your time, you know? It eats a lot of your time. A lot of your time and consistent playtime. When I say consistent playtime at Valorant, it is legit no joke. You have to consistently play Valorant if you want to get good. And that's the hardest part. Like, for example, you could be playing Valorant for 1 month, 2 months, and you're good, right? You think you're fucking god. The moment you stop playing Valorant for at least a week, then all of these skills that you have gotten, all gone, all gone. But what I do love about Valorant is that communication is a must. But the problem is, if the people you are teamed up with is from a Mumbai server that doesn't even speak English, or you get paired in the Singaporean server, nobody even speaks English, you are fucked. But at least the one thing that I can flex from playing Valorant is that at least I am very close on getting to platinum. Very, very high gold. A lot of you might think, only gold? That's pretty fucking shit. I know. But let me remind you, there's also a lot of people stuck in fucking silver or iron. Same with what? League of Legends? I am also very addicted to League of Legends. My early high school days, you know, at least for me, it is safe to say I never touched silver. Even on my first 10 games, 2014, 2015, right? I never touched silver. I was always on diamond, you know. A lot of people might think, diamond is low elo. Oh, but did you know? Did you know? Okay. A lot of people are absolutely stuck at silver. Right? Silver. And I'm fucking diamond. And right now, or last year, I was close. I was emerald last year. I didn't have time to play again. It's an on and off thing. Also very, very close to what is after emerald. Diamond. Wait, no. Back then we have no emerald. It's emerald, diamond, master. Yeah, very, very close to master as well. But again, at the end of the day, you're gonna get slapped by reality. Where... Wait, how many points am I fucking farming? 15,000. Yeah, you know what I hate about League? You can't even communicate with your teammates. Unlike Valorant, okay, even though some of your team might be toxic, okay, fair enough, right? Fair. But at least in Valorant, it is your choice to mute them or communicate with them. In League, you can't even communicate with them if the person is fully muted. Like, that is the only nerf of every, what do you call this? Every competitive game out there. It is a team game after all. You need to communicate with your team. And most of the time, people only play for themselves. And that's the absolute truth. I swear it would have been super fucking easy if they added uh voice control or voice comms in League. But at the same time, I think they are so afraid because again, this type of community, you know, from the very depths of hell, terminally ill type of cancer type shit. Have you ever been interested in Pokemon cards? No, but I am interested at playing Pokemon games. Starting from Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS. Again, I love turn-based game. So expect to see, I mean, not expect. It's already out there that some parts of me also loves playing gacha games, you know. What are gacha games, you might ask? You have Star Rail, which is another turn-based game, Fate Grand Order, Genshin Impact. Like for example, like this coders right here, this is fucking gacha. I don't care about cards because people are somehow they're addicted because they know it is kind of a gamble, right? They're trying to profit by hitting a ultra rare card, a prismatic fucking card, something like that. Oh, Kuro Games, which is Arc, Punishing Grey Raven, Wuthering Waves, also very chill. What I don't like is tower defense. I just don't understand I just don't understand Arc Knights. But somehow I got very OP characters from Arc Knights. But yeah, I've played. I just don't like gacha games that are tower defenses. Not my cup of tea. I love. What do you call this? I love Punishing Grey Raven. Problem with Punishing Grey Raven, to fully enjoy it, you have to play on the Taiwanese server, which they have a lot of characters, a lot of generous gifts. Yeah, I own a lot of accounts, Punishing Grey Raven as well, Wuthering Waves. Yeah, Kura games have the best fighting game mechanic. Very hack and slash. Very crisp, very clean. But at the same time, that type of game kind of constricts you with energy, the energy system. I mean, it is gacha. At the same time, Punishing Grey Raven, you're kind of stuck at playing 1 to 2 or 3 characters. That's why I said an account in either mainland or Taiwan is better than the global or C version of Punishing Grey Raven. Aside from that, Aside from that, you can already see the pattern here, right? Aside from those Taiwanese, Chinese games, gacha games, Genshin Impact as well, I also play a lot of Korean gacha games. And most Korean gacha games are more degenerate than than actual Japanese gacha games. Like, it's the same with China, okay? It's the same with China or Taiwan. Before you can ever play those type of games or make any purchases or yeah, absolutely play those games, you need to enter your absolute ID. You know, some people use their IDs because again, in certain countries like China, you're only permitted to play 2 hours a day if you are a minor. Yeah, different fucking rules out there. And the same with Korea as well. Uh, I wanted to play one Korean gacha game, but it asked me for a telecom. Yeah, there's a lot of telecom services in Korea, and you need an ID to play those games. You need to insert a card as well. Yeah, really hard. Why can't they just let a man goon and play their gacha games? No. Right now, the upcoming rise of a certain gacha game has taken the world by storm, and you wouldn't guess what the fuck is the genre is. It is basically horse racing, gambling, horse gambling, you know, horse racing gambling, but for fucking anime nerds. I will never forgive the Japanese for this. They turned us into fucking gooners with gambling problems. Yo, that's like the worst combination mankind has ever created. The double G's of life that you must avoid. Gooning and gambling. And people somehow manage to combine it. Indeed, massive props to the, the people that are doing it. And what is this? Uh, Online horse racing, gambling type of gacha. It's Uma Musume. Yeah, they're from historical horse racing. I saw I saw a 55-year-old Japanese watch Uma Musume episode or something, and he was crying. He was crying, you know, he was crying because yo, this is fucking generational gooning material. He just remembered, oh my god, that fucking horse girl put me into fucking tears. It moved my heart. Uh, like whenever there is an absolute gooner type of game, it's always the three countries that are always clashing. You know, Korea, China, and fucking Japan. Why is it always you three? They're trying to outgoon each other. And it's like saying, nah, we are good. We are better gooners, you know? Yo, even though I say this as a joke, my country and other Southeast Asian countries are the top percentile of people that consume this type of content. Yeah, guys, don't be surprised if I randomly started what? Being addicted to horse gambling. No, horse. No, 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 let me reiterate. Horse girl gambling. Like, oh, you want to put money in your season pass? Nah, nah, nah. We're putting it all $200 on gold ship. uh, Someone bought an actual horse thinking that it is so easy maintaining them. Okay, dude. Uh, no, at least the Japanese actually give those horses a very goated name. Gold ship, right? Yeah, why do I say this? Because in my country, whenever they try to name a horse, unironically, it sounds like shit. It's either sounds like a fucking meme, like Sputnik, Isprikitik, or Namkung Dal. Yeah, I'm not even joking on that one. Yeah, fuck. Fucking hell, Namkung Dal fucking winning first place. Oh yeah, some horses with their breed, right? With their stamina, their muscle build. Again, it is if your crush rejects you, they're just looking for some better DNA. If horses are bred to perfection, what do you think about humans as well? They are indeed horsing around. And you know, and you know what else? Imagine getting beat by a fucking horse and their sperm is worth more than your actual net worth as a loser who plays a mobile game. This jar of sperm horse is much worth more than you. This is worth more than your mortgage. Yeah. Speaking of news, there was another tsunami that hit Japan or some shit. Damn. Like, that's the actual cons of living too close to the sun. Get it? Get it? Land of the rising sun. But no, yeah. Uh, Japan in its place in the, what do you call this, Ring of Fire, and also since it is also a island nation just like ours, they either get tsunamis or heavy hard hitting storms. There is no in between. Shit. I think this is bad, guys. I really think this is bad. Already almost half? Half of my ally gears already? Almost 2 restorative? Ah, shites. That's gotta sting. And also, for the people that don't have a lot of acid weapons, this is better for fighting bosses. But for me, since I have a lot of them, I might as well use them for gathering points. I mean, there is a lot. When I say there is a lot, there really is a lot. I'm not even joking. There is a lot of very good acid weapons. Like, 90% of the legendary acid weapons, they can kill bosses. Even the green soul taker can even kill bosses. So yeah, keep that in mind. Acid is just goated. So you either use so much acid weapons, so much gadgets, or you go around using 3 to 5 specialists, getting this amount of points. We got 19,000 again. Is it good? I don't know. That's like 19. Yeah, 19. Wait a minute. That's 10 weapons for, no, 9 weapons for 19,000. I think it is safe to say one legendary weapon can bring you at least 2,000 points. Problem is, it isn't very conclusive since I am using a very good ally, a level 100 ally with super high attack power, crit damage. Yeah, without this specific ally right here, uh I don't think I would be carried this much. Yeah, let's see the damage in terms of ulcer. We already used we already used so much. 10. Yeah, let's call it 10. 10 legendaries. 10 legendary. Uh, let's call it that. Now let's see the damage in terms of gadgets. We use about 9, yeah, 10 legendaries. 10 legendary assets. What about ulcer? This is just so I could have a mental reminder, or at the same time for future videos where I would say how many gadgets per every single day. Okay, that's good, right? 5? Yeah, I think that's good. About 4? Imagine using 10 legendaries and only 4 ulcers. Yeah, I think that's good. That's really good. You know, on my book, that's really good. Plus 10 drone battery. People can also add drones like this one. Yeah, they can definitely add drones. But they have to be careful because certain allies, you need better allies for this one. Would I say my points are enough? I don't think so. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't think this is gonna cut it, Chief. But at least, you know what I'm happy about? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Yo, Moon Song. Look at this. See, I still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 100, 167 lockpicks. I still think this is a decent amount of lockpicks, of level 3 lockpicks, right? And so sometimes I do visit red zone. I get a bunch. 15, 10. Eh. We repaired this. So what do you guys think? Oh, no. Legit. Your absolute opinion or reaction. Do you think you're willing to spend 10 legendaries per day for this amount of points, or half the amount of legendaries, like 5 legendaries per day? What do you guys think? For the people that only wants to hit 7,000, 8,000 points and you're getting kicked, I don't know. I don't know how people can try to cope with that amount of points. I don't think it's enough. Plus Moon Song. I don't know if you're gonna agree with me, but I think the second biggest chest is the one that we're supposed to get, right? We don't need any more corrector set. I think all of us can agree with this. What's important is cosmetic and allies, right? And what else? As for perfect weapons, you know, you can get all of them, doesn't matter. Look, I already got the Apple device, CMA device. Also, not to mention, because we are doing red zone runs. Look, I have 300 alcohol. Where is Henry Frost? Why the fuck are you making? Why the fuck are you making so much alcohol for no reason? Yeah, let's see here. That's just red zone runs. Oh my god, we have decent amount as well. Okay, that's good. If my points are enough, by the way. So again, what are your guys' opinion? Let's look. Nico can go for 10,000 points. Arcticus as well can go 7,000. Chad Zealous. This is not. Wiki Boy, Sarah Jane, Mohit Singh, 103 Run, Pavel. Yeah, I only see Miko, this dude, as well. Uh Arcticus as well. But yeah, let me guys know what you think. If this is not enough, by the way, don't worry. I have a perfect solution. So yeah, I only have two remaining legendary weapons to use. Why do I say two? I mean, I still have this much, okay? We can still use a bunch of legendaries. But, again, in the final 2 hours, something something, if my hands were pushed against me, I will use this specialist. We're keeping the specialist at a very low cost, at least two per day, hopefully. Hopefully only two. I don't want to grind extra more points, but we'll see in the next, I don't know, 2 hours remaining. But yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, that's it. That's enough yap. At least we grinded on the very most important thing. Oh, let me know if you guys find another option, another armor option to grind for points. Because we can't be using this legendary armor right here. Again, I only have one chest of these for some reason. I've already used 3 or maybe 4. But yeah, hopefully. Also, I might do FG 152. This may seem like a lot, but it dwindles down knowing that there is still how many more days till the event? 5 more days for the event, 4 more days. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Peace.